Oh yeah, I love anime.
Oh yeah, I like reading manga and watching anime. It's like, no, I'm proud.
It's like cool now to like anime, which is like really weird. I got into anime around my freshman year of high school. I watched Naruto, and then from then on, I was hooked.
I had no idea what I was signing myself up for. I thought it was actually gonna be something that was scary, and I fell in love with the animation. I fell in love with the story. Now I read manga, and I'm just slightly more addicted than I started.
Well, it's kind of in the same kin of like video games. Like I played a lot of Japanese video games as a kid without knowing that they were Japanese. It's kind of the same thing like with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the shows that came on Fox. I was just watching them not knowing that they were from a different country.
A good anime really has a story worth sticking around for. You know, it has these characters that you just have to know what happens next to them. You're in a world that is, it could be something that's completely in this world, but it could be something that's completely fantastical. And as long as it draws you in and really captures the moment for you, I think that is what makes a good anime. Because there's so many different ones out there that everyone could have an anime for themselves at this point.
I love story and character development. I like seeing the struggle, which is, it's weird that, you know, I'm not saying I'm attracted to struggle, but I do like seeing characters overcome obstacles consistently and not being afraid to go after their goals even though it may seem impossible. I feel like with anime, they all kind of follow a simple format, and it's very similar. Whereas Western, we practice different art styles and animation.
Things like Adventure Time and Regular Show, and even older shows like Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls, they all have like a very different art style that kind of seems more childish. Not even that the cartoon needs to be childish. Like even if you look at things like Family Guy and American Dad and Simpsons, they all have very childlike art forms, where like anime kind of has more maturity, even if it's not made to be mature. Like even if it has like a childish like atmosphere, it's almost like they take it too seriously, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's where like I feel like Western animation sometimes is kind of like, oh, like we're just kind of screwing around having fun. Anime kind of uses a lot more traditional art inspiration, like a lot more old school like watercolor and like paintings type of like art, and they kind of take inspiration from that, especially because a lot of them are being adapted from a graphic novel. Because if you also look at things like DC and Marvel, when they do their adaptations, it has a more mature, grounded look because the graphic novels of what they're adaptating, and that has a more realistic art style. And that's the kind of same with anime. So I think they kind of work in balance, where like more cartoons are like a whole different story.
Anime, it is one big old linear story. You miss an episode, you need to go back. You can't skip over it. There's very few that you can just jump in and be like, oh yeah, okay, fine, I'll just start at episode 12. No, you cannot do that. This is not the Fairly Odd Parents. You cannot just hop in.
Don't be afraid to give anime a try, especially if it's anime that seems like, you know, not your thing. I would just say be very open. Be very open to what you watch, because there's a lot of anime out there and a lot of different topics that they cover. So like, even if you don't know exactly what you want or what you think you'll be into, you'll find it. You will find it. So just be very open.
Watch what you watch. There is an anime for everyone. There is a genre for everyone. There's a niche for everyone. If someone says, oh, don't watch that, it's trash, watch it. Watch it. It's probably good. It's probably amazing. You're probably gonna love it. Just watch it. Don't listen to anyone.
Take a seat. There's a lot to choose from. I would definitely say that anyone that starts out to choose something that they actually enjoy, because if you enjoy cooking, there's something for you. If you enjoy something that's really funny or really serious, there's just so much to choose from. So start with something that you are comfortable with. If you're not comfortable reading subtitles, then start in the language of your choice. There are so many different languages, not just English at this point. You know, they covered everyone. I would say start in your comfort zone and then slowly branch out. Ask people that you know that like watching anime, because they will have a laundry list of suggestions for you.